Good evening and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please do hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay on this evening. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video in the algorithm. Okay, so like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those things. Okay. I wanted to talk about um, a story from out of Kansas City, Missouri. Okay. And I think it's a sad story because when I initially read some of read was reading articles about this story, I saw where they said that Kansas City, Missouri woman accidentally puts baby in you know, the OVEN um, by accident, And as I started reading the stories, I saw where, the police went ahead and changed their charges. And from I mean, just even from the very beginning, I couldn't understand how someone could accidentally put a baby um, in the oven. I want to show, hold on. Hold on one second. You know what? I think I want to. This is the mother right here. That's her. Let's go to another page. This right here is sad. It's really emotional. I have to really kind of hold back because people are really off of their rockers. Folks have flipped out. They have. They don't care anymore. Okay. This is the daily. It says Missouri mom, 26, is charged with baking her newborn daughter in an oven after mistaken kitchen appliances for the infant's crib, leaving tortured girl's clothes melted in her diaper. This is a hard one, y'all. But it's got to be talked about because people have lost it. It says a Missouri mom has been accused of baking her newborn daughter to death in an oven after allegedly mistaking it for a crib. Mariah Thomas, 26, was charged with endangering the welfare of a child after 1 month old Zariah May was found unalive with burn wounds, according to an arrest warrant. Cops was called to the mom's Kansas City home are reports of a child not breathing on Friday, the day after Thomas's birthday. Okay. And I'm trying to find, okay, this is the other one. Um, okay. Um, Hold on one second, you guys. I want to show pictures. Okay. That's her with the baby. The baby was only 1 month old. 1 month. Whoa. Okay, this is the baby. Um, that's the baby, Zariah. That's the mother. That's the home with KCPD outside of it, Kansas City, Missouri Police Department. Okay. It says she also suggested Thomas' mental health may have played a role. Hold on one second. Let me go back up. It says when they arrived, they found the infant covered in burns with her blackened clothing melted onto her diaper. A devastated friend of Thomas told Daily.com that Zariah was a very bubbly baby who was smiling all of the time. She also suggested that Thomas's mental health may have played a role in the tragedy. Mariah had mental issues from what I know and didn't have the mindset of an adult. She thought like a child, the friend said, adding, she last talked to mom on Monday. Zariah's grandfather told police he received a call from mom at around 1 p.m. on Friday in which she told him something was wrong with the baby and he needed to return home immediately. On returning home immediately, began to smell smoke and found Zariah unalived in her crib. Thomas told him she had accidentally put the baby in the oven, according to court filings. Zariah was discovered by police in a car seat inside her home with apparent thermal injuries on various parts of her body. She was wearing a bodysuit over a diaper, which appeared to have into melted onto it, which was very dirty, possibly burned. A charred baby blanket was also covered and taken as evidence. She posted on social media January the 21st of this year. Her name was Zariah's mommy. My goal this year for 2024 is to be the best mother I can be to my beautiful daughter and to stay out of drama and to get a place for me and my daughter and only me and my daughter. Okay, it sounds like to me was maybe she's mad at a guy or something. I don't know. When she said, and she put up a peace sign, only me and my daughter, peace. Thomas was transported to police headquarters for an interview where she invoked her Fifth Amendment to remain silent. But she consented to detectives obtaining a blood draw and accessing her phone data. Thomas' social media presents her as a doting mom who referred to her daughter as her princess. In one Facebook post, she states her desire to be the best mother and I can be to my beautiful daughter. But in one haunting post made just weeks before the tragedy, Thomas complained that nobody was looking out for her. She said, MFers claim they my friend, but don't never check up on me or Zariah, she wrote on January the 20th. Thomas is currently being held at the Jackson County Detention Center in Kansas City, Missouri. Okay, Zariah's mommy. This is ridiculous, y'all. Y'all, this is ridiculous. I have to get myself together on this one because this is a hard one. Um, I think her family has taken down her social media. Zariah mommy. Yeah, they've taken it down. I can't find it. Oh no, I found it. Let's take a look at her social media. Y'all, this is emotional because I have an infinity. Like I love children so much. I wish God would have given me, like I always said growing up, I wanted six babies, three boys and three girls, and I always dreamt of having like triplet boys. I wanted to have three little boys at one time for them to be triplets. You know, I always wanted twins or triplets, but especially triplets. You know, I mean, I love children. That's the baby right there. She says, Twin, where have you been? This was February the 8th. Nobody knows me like you do, Zariah. Oh, wow. Mm, my God. 4 days ago, it was her birthday. She says, my pops did it again in the kitchen. This is what I'm eating for lunch: fried chicken, rice, and green beans. This was all in February, a few days ago. She says, my daughter sleeps like she done worked a 12-hour shift. New friends, FT text, iMessage games, some phone dry as fuck. Some of y'all can't spell. Okay, she says, Bobo Bo, bo, bo. That's that booty meat. Cause my cake day on the way. Mm, mm. Lord have mercy. Oh. Hmm. She says MF was too funny acting for me, but good morning. I feel like MF was only F with me on the strength of Zariah, which is effed up. So was she mad at a man? She said she felt like people only mess with her, MFer only mess with me on the strength of Zariah. Zariah is her daughter. So I mean, she had to have a man to get pregnant. So is she saying that the guy only dealt with her because he wanted to deal with her baby and not deal with their baby and not her? You know, yeah, I feel like MF is only F with me on the strength of Zariah, which is effed up. It could have been anybody. She said that January 30th. MF was too funny acting for me, but good morning. She said FT since MF was acting funny. She says Zariah said, oh, Zariah says good morning. I mean, her pamper needed changing right there. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Mm, that's her. I'm most definitely getting drunk on my birthday, and I'm not pregnant either. Hey, yeah, I'm most definitely turning the F up. She said, my God is awesome. He can move mountains, keep me in the valley, hide me from the rain. She liked to eat. The baby was born 12 on in back in December, December the 14th. She drinking right here. She said, my baby. Did she like okay. She like girls too? I'm getting my number changed and I'm deleting all socials. My daughter would be 2 months next month, and I'm most definitely a proud mommy. She talked about what her goals were for the baby. Oh, that's the baby went on the January. Well, no, maybe the baby was born January the 18th. Well, you could. She probably just posted that January the 18th because she posted December the 14th. She said, "Who up? I want to play iMessage." Let me see, you guys. If she's got any. Let me see. Let me see what her mental capacity is. We know she off of her rocker, but let's just see what she listening to people talk. That was September 19th. She was still pregnant. Let me see. She never said a word. I can't even see who watching. Y'all just looking watchers. She didn't say nothing. Hold on, let me see if I can find some more. Here she is right here. Maybe she'll talk on here. I doubt it.
I think something wrong. Because I've been having pains in my stomach, and I think something is wrong. I don't know what's wrong. I think something is wrong. Like, I think something is wrong with my baby because I won't ever have pains like this. I think something is wrong.
Y'all, I don't know. I'm still mad about what happened to the baby. But as I look at this, a person that does something like this has to have a mental illness. I'm looking at another video. Let me see. She says, "I'm happy." And when I mean, you never know. When she says, "I feel like MF was only messing with me because of my baby," was she jealous of the baby? Was she jealous of the baby? She had a child like mine, but she gets in the police station and plead the fifth. They did not say that she had a lawyer with her. So she had enough sense to do that. But to bake a 1 month old baby in the oven. Oh my God, y'all. Can y'all imagine what that child went through? Oh, it's gotta be it, something has to give. And I'm serious. Like I don't know what's going on, but people are crazier than they've ever been before. And it's a sadistic type of craziness where they want to harm other people. If they just harm themselves and got it over with, then hey, we grieve and go on with life. But instead, they get mad at somebody and want to harm the thing that they love, to include their very own children. He only mess with me. He only wants something to do with the baby and not me. So I'm gonna put the baby in the oven. How can you mistake a oven for a bed? She put that baby in the oven and turn it on. That's what she did because she had to turn the oven on, y'all. I'm thinking about this now. It would have been one thing if she had just put the baby in the oven. I would have said, well, she flipped out, maybe. But she turned it on and baked it. She was mad at somebody because we see that she's emotional. Okay. Yeah, she's probably got a child like mine, but even children know better than to do something like that. Even children, a 5-year-old child would know better than to put a baby in an oven. Okay? They would know better. So this is extremely devastating. Like this is the type of stuff that we need to be dealing with in our community. This is extremely sad on so many levels, y'all. This is sad on so many levels. What I see what people are doing to children. And can I just tell y'all something? They've been doing it the whole time to children. One of the reasons that I was always protective of my kids was because even back when I started working at the police department, I saw what they did to children. I saw what they did to children, babies. They did not care about what they did to babies. And I think that's sad on so many levels. You know, um, I think it's sad on so many levels. I think I spoke about when I was working for and this is how I know people are sadistic. And I think this is one of the things that changed me. I've always had a love for children, and I knew kids were supposed to be protected, girls and boys. My folks were very protective over me. I couldn't sit on grown men laps. I couldn't kiss men in the mouth. My grandma didn't even let my daddy kiss me in the mouth, right? But I remember when I first started working for the police department. I first started working there. I can remember they had a case where a young lady had allowed her boyfriend to move in with her. Only been knowing him for about 6 months. She didn't know him. It was not. it was not the baby's father. Okay, so the baby was 6 months, so she was knowing him less than that. So she let him keep the baby and go to work. She went to work, and when she went to work, he tries to penetrate the baby, and did, and ripped the baby apart, and then went to Walmart or somewhere and got needle and thread and tried to sew the baby back up. Not only did he hurt that baby, a 6 month old baby. I have girls, and I'm sure that anybody can attest to this other than a freak that's a pedo, that at 6 months old, little babies are not even open down there. They ain't even open. Those officers tore his ass out the frame, and he deserved it. You had officers with tears shedding. They tore his ass out the frame before he took he it was a stop at the med before he got to the damn jail. And you had black folks protesting, no, police officer didn't have to do him like that. They should have killed him. And then they should have whooped the mama ass. Stuff like that make me mad. Don't get me started. But our children have to be protected. If you know a person is mentally ill, and I know people say, well, that's her baby. I don't have nothing to do with that. Babies have to be protected, especially when you see the signs of somebody. But no, I guess nobody would ever believe that a mother would put her baby in the oven. Yeah, this is sad on so many levels. But I do know there's got to be some mental illness. It's a mental illness to do it, but it's a mean type mental illness, because she was mad at somebody, I believe. Because the days leading up to this, that's what she was talking about. MF was only F with me on the strength of Zariah. So she mad at somebody because they only, people love babies. Normal people that's mentally sane. So was she talking to the baby's father? Because maybe he wanted to, deal with his baby and not her? Was she talking about family was showing the baby more attention? Okay. Y'all, this is sad. This is sad. But I wanted to do a story on this. This hurt me. This right here hurt me because I love children. I love them so much. I love them so much. That I love them. I had to stop myself from doing that because I would grab anybody's baby and hug them and kiss them because I love children. This is absolutely crazy. It is. And people are getting too comfortable with hurting babies and children. Something has got to be done. Something has got to be done, okay? But anyways, I just wanted to talk about that child. That right there, I tell you, it's so sad. That baby was so precious. Oh my God. Give them to me. If you think you're gonna hurt a child, give them to me. I promise you, I will take care of them. I might get tired of them, but I sure will take care of them and love them and spoil them, because that's what I do. Okay. But anyways, you guys, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe if you would like to support the channel. You could definitely support the channel via Cash App.